see the Premiere is on deck. So first off, thank y'all for joining us. The support for the book has been tremendous. I appreciate every single person that has bought a book, asked about it, shared it. We absolutely appreciate you. We missed y'all. And as you paid attention to his show, a lot of things to come. A lot of mobility and creativity. That said, we're gonna review and go over a little bit. We got it.
Start with me?
Arx Island.
Ooh. So, if y'all missed it, Arx Island. It's up there on YouTube. I had an interview with JD right here and Stan the Man. We was talking about the new streaming network we on, Autar Global Streaming, and Stan, how he doing in his work and what he's doing next, and what's next is Abx. And we talked a little bit about our book too. So go ahead and check that out.
And of course, talk about
it's up on YouTube, guys. You can check it out. You know, I got a couple of reviews on there. If you guys want to check out the reviews. I had fun doing it.
Yeah.
You know, I got some more stuff for you guys as well in the future.
Yeah, that's a matter of fact. That's what we need to be discussing with y'all doing next, because their shows will be, well, their segments will be shows on the streaming network. So, gotta make sure y'all stay tuned to this stuff. But what's next?
I don't know. I got to find something a little bit more exquisite, because the reviews said I need to step my game up. So,
yeah. Well, if y'all go look at the reviews, I'm gonna let y'all go look for yourself. Go to YouTube and look at the reviews that he got. Look at who they from. What you got coming?
Ooh. What's next with Arx Island? You might see little snippet videos of me and see what's trending throughout the week, popping up on YouTube. So I'm always keep y'all hip with what's going on in the world.
you should do it. What's open in DC?
What's open in DC?
Yeah, you should go down to DC and walk around 14th Street and Adams Morgan and see what's open during Corona.
Shout out to the gang out here. Nutty, Free Love, all the girls, Shamir, Megan, Sam, Brett. We appreciate you. Shout out to the cameraman right now. Big KP, we appreciate you, bro. Of course, Stan the Man in an essential segue. I don't know where Stan is at this moment, but he should be here shortly.
Always on
Yeah, always grinding. And of course, we're gonna have BJ Banks for y'all in a minute, man, with his confidence.
He's on his way. BJ Banks is coming.
Yeah, his new music, etc., etc., etc. Shout out to Chris Spurlock, our creative video producer and editor. We appreciate you. Of course, that Miss Crab, BC Love Go Go, goddamn fans from the stands. We appreciate you. Connect to the bridge. Again, everybody that supports this, looks out, man, we appreciate you. Everybody that loves us, we love you. Stay tuned, stay linked. Y'all ready to rock?
Yeah.
You like it?
If you get out of line, I'm a pressure. Making diamonds with the pressure. How the summertime with the leather, jotting my thoughts down in a ledger. It's a whole lot of money in it. If you know me, then you know I'm coming with it. Niggas talking about who run it really, but the way I run it, I can run for Senate. I ain't really been impressed in a minute. Nah, niggas don't inspire me. I came to work like I heard they was fired. I'm working the floor, gotta redo the tile. And how about the whip? Crack 'em a smile, styling. Judge think I'm violent, I'm just a man. They see a robber, I see a nigga who had to survive. Me and me is gon' platinum. All the shit that I can fathom. Say she with me to the casket, bitch, I can probably kick it to a madam. Got my name buzzing by the mash 'em. Gotta hold the game up for ransom. Put the pain on her like a spasm pastor. You ain't even gotta ask her. I was out with the gang, they know what it be like. Don't wanna talk to these niggas, I'm tree-eyed. I know he pussy, that boy a little feline. I see a flaw in his design. Push the button on him, make him rewind. Niggas back careers on decline. I ain't nervous, nigga, I'm a vet. Now I block a bitch like the D-line. Chasing the blue faces on the west coast. I heard they rollin' the best dro. Hit the pussy with the breaststroke. Shit that I be writing like a death note. Kill B, smoking OG. Been doing this shit since like 03. In the whip with a couple of OZs. And pull up and get you a 4-piece. Whole city already know B. So what the fuck can you show me? Like why would I listen to niggas' opinion? It's already clear with the whole team. We already up on the whole scheme. Now we just lay down and play. I'm Malcolm X with the K. Communion with all the guys over J's. Banks. You know they say you die twice. One time in the physical. And one time when the last you. They gon' say I was a great man. Yeah.
What is this, fam? I don't know what you call this. This is the extension of Abx Funhouse. We in here with BJ Banks and the good homie Marco. We appreciate y'all showing up today first off.
For sure.
We're gonna do a quick little situation set interview, man, and get back to the business. Let y'all hear some of the music at the end of this. So we just gonna rap a little bit. Nap over there in the corner, Pounds over there in the corner.
What up?
We gonna get right to it. Make sure everything sound picking up good. We alright. That said, what's good, fellas?
What's up?
What's been going on?
Working, man. I just got my own stool. Just built my own stool, so working.
Yeah.
Yeah, working.
That's the shit we like to hear. I wanted to hear a little bit because I ain't want to even get into it. That's why I ain't even ask you nothing about what you do because I've been saving for this. So I want to get into it about what you're doing on the artist side as far as y'all doing.
Like with him,
Yeah.
it's more so like, so you know we gotta say less. That's like the brand of everything that we under, like the umbrella for real. So it's pretty much just like he like a artist that's under the brand. If you know what I'm saying, ain't no paperwork or none of that type of situation.
Right.
But it's just like we all got a common goal, and it's like a community. We networking amongst each other. You know what I'm saying, and try to move forward.
Oh, no. Yeah,
Cooking.
yeah, same thing. Run it up, but I tell folks, run it up. Gotta get it. So what you working on? What you do?
I'm an R&B artist. I sing. I'm working on another set. You know what I'm saying? Another set I just dropped maybe 6 months to maybe 9 months ago.
Okay.
Summer's Over EP.
Okay.
That's a lot too.
Where can they find it?
YouTube, all of the videos, Summer's
I
Over.
gotta play some of this shit.
I'm in Spotify, Apple Music, all that good stuff.
Matter of fact, we'll make sure that we're gonna plug this video in the break.
Yeah.
So we'll make sure y'all get that in this episode. But go ahead, I'm sorry.
But nah, Summer's Over. I dropped a little Lucy Not Involved. You know what I'm saying? All the visuals, Uncle Kurt. You know what I'm saying?
So what made you choose R&B?
Man, I just
So the 105. So maybe ask you that because I know you're from DC, right?
yeah.
So one thing about growing up in the hood in DC is it's not because I knew a guy that could sing his butt off named Crick, but wouldn't sing because he grew up in the hood.
Yeah.
I just
Most people
looking
chose-
for my hit situation. Go ahead.
Oh
Yeah.
Lord. Oh shit. His brother pictures up in the curry out. So most people choose the rap even though they can't sing and they kind of, you know how they do that? What is it, that singing rap that Ja Rule kind of did?
Yeah.
What made you say, nah, I'm an R&B artist. I'm gonna do what I like to do. 'Cause
I
a lot of
mean-
people don't go with what they want to do.
I mean, at the end of the day, I'm gonna say the women in my life had a big influence. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I still had to go home no matter what I did outside. You know what I'm saying?
That's what
I still had to go home. You know what I'm saying? So, and at home we was listening to Anita Baker and you know what I'm saying, like all of the R&B, the good soulful, you know what I'm saying, stuff. So all of my rough and ratchet shit and influences and stuff came a little bit later and from outside. You know what I'm saying? So, that's just how the singing thing panned out for the most part. But
So I'm sure you can sing because you mentioned Anita Baker.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
yeah. Just the name that you dropped, you know, so that's soul.
That's my top, at least top 3 of my female Mount Rushmore. You know what I'm saying?
I'm going with Sade, Mo.
Yeah, I'm about to say,
No, she in my
Nah,
top
so-
list too. Yeah,
so-
yeah.
She been having me in my vibe.
But it's the only thing about Sade. I love Sade. It's the only thing about Sade, and I got you. If you got to be happy with your girl because she make you cry.
Yeah.
If you going through something,
Nah, look,
listen to Sade, man. She gonna make you cry, man.
Sade, look, I'm gonna tell you, like Sade, a lot of her songs, not even if you listen, it's about a man, but it's not about a man. Like it's just metaphorically. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
just to make you listen to it a
It
little bit.
sounds fucking amazing.
She does. I love her. I told you, man.
The quality of the music, maybe it's the Apple Music, maybe it's remix.
Please in the album.
No, it's her. She been coming out for years. I was in
I already know.
high school listening
You
to
know what I'm
her.
saying? As of late, it's just been, that's what I know. It's funny we mention it.
That's what I was about to say. So to get right into it, so let's just talk music influence. Because you just asked you a question right before we went on in reference to other rappers listening to rappers. So musical influence, we can go around the room on that. Like,
I ain't gonna really say I got no specific artist.
You know what I'm saying? We can talk.
I don't think I have a specific artist that I go to for like. I mean, my favorite artist that's out would be like Kevin Gates, Big Crit.
Big Crit. I got something to say about that.
For sure. You know what I'm saying? Big Crit different, bro. Like
My
he stepped
man,
on.
years ago when he
Yeah.
first came in, he was like, man, you gotta listen to him. I was like, man, I want to listen to Kurt. He's like, nah, his name ain't Kurt, it's Crit.
Yeah.
He can spit. And I was like, what? He was like, listen to him. You're the only other person I've ever heard stamp him like that.
Big
But he
Crit.
can go, yeah.
Hey, if you really get into like his catalog though, it's not the singles. It's the catalog, bro. Like his albums, like the track 6s and 7s
He got
and
depth
8s.
to it.
You know what I'm saying? It's music that you feel. You know what I'm saying? That's why I rock with Crit. But I can't really say it's too many. I like a lot of music that's out, but it's not really a lot of artists that like I said in Legacy, like niggas don't inspire me. You know what I'm saying? I came to work like I heard they was firing. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to get fired. I'm just showing up. You know what I'm saying? Like real talk though. Like I don't really be inspired by this shit. It sound good, but it's repetitive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think Gates and Crit and artists of that sort. I can't really go on this. Wale nice too. Niggas don't get Wale a shine, but
Respect.
Wale nice too. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know a person. I don't know a person. I listen to a lot of local artists if you want to be real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Dope Smoothies, Dale Fargo, Marco, there's some rapping niggas, bro.
Yeah, I listen to that, yeah.
Swag, of course, you know what I'm saying? Skip, my man Father God. And some rapping niggas, bro. It's niggas out here that's working, bro, and really impacting shit right now too. That's the thing.
What you said on that legacy situation, because I just told you that's my favorite jam of yours right now.
For sure.
Man, like
Appreciate
that inspiration. But where was that from, man? Because it's like you speaking to some. Listen, y'all don't even understand. I'm about to do something that ain't even. I'm on some whole other stuff type thing. That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? Like,
the legacy. You saying like where it came from?
yeah, just you speaking from the chest on that thing.
Jay, the producer, my guy that made the beat, I believe from like Baltimore County, some of that area, but he local now. You know what I'm saying? And he texted me one night. He texted me. He was like, "Man, I got something that's gonna make us rich." I'm like, "All right." So I pulled up to his joint and he played that joint, and I was like, "All right."
You know.
And it was rough too, because it wasn't like mixed. It wasn't mixed down. It was mixed to where it was well enough. You can hear it was a good fucking beat, but it wasn't mixed like how it sound now. You know what I'm saying? Like presentable. It was still muddy a little bit. But I heard that shit through it. Like that's what I kind of do, bro. Like if I hear a beat, I could listen and hear what things might need to get sharpened up at. You know what I'm saying? To produce the quality a little better. You know what I'm saying? So that was one of them situations. Man, we recorded that joint, ended up taking it to get mixed, and here we are.
Yeah.
Shit fly.
That's my shit right
So
there.
what about your top? When you said Anita Baker, because now I'm getting older, I told you, like I listen to everything. You know, most people I know BJ. That's my, I'm the number one fan. You family, so I got to be your number one fan now and promote you and play your music all day long. But like I told you, it threw me off. You said Anita Baker because you're young, and most younger people wouldn't have said Anita Baker. That would have been their first choice, or they didn't bring up her name. For me, it would have been more of a Beyonce or something more new.
I'm gonna tell you, like, what I always look for, and even my attachment to music, it just be more so a certain energy about it. You know what I'm saying? Like just to make you feel away. Like
Yeah. That
so,
spirit in the music.
Yeah. So just like within my music, people hit me on a regular basis and be like, bro, that shit just a vibe, bro. I can't even describe it. Like it's just, you know what I'm saying? Like
That's the perfect word.
Like literally to a T. That's the description that it is. And the way I read that is it make them feel away. Like it brings something to them. You know what I'm saying? Like whether it's a certain feeling or whether it's a certain thought pattern or whether it's you know what I'm saying? Because even within my music, I be killing some shit like even down to just I believe in the repetition and manifesting, you know what I'm saying, certain shit. So I be saying some shit that you supposed to be saying, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like just, you know what I'm saying, in that essence. And that's what I believe music is supposed to be, so yeah.
First, your top 3, ABC, and who else? Another Bad Creation. Go ahead. Show them your move. Can you do your move that you used to do back in the day?
First off, yes, I can still do the move. But I ain't
Well, do
gotta
the
take, hey, shout out to Cuz Up. Hey, Cuz, when you come home.
Shout out, Tank. Y'all gotta do the
Bring
move.
it back. We're gonna win some birthday money. It's a birthday party.
Break down the
Club, huh?
The inspiration, everything.
Man, it's just good.
I'm an R&B dude. I always had been. More than anything. So like, especially in the 90s, I'm gonna say, damn. Marvin Gaye first for me.
Yeah, he's the greatest.
Yeah,
ever.
that's an easy.
He's so great that you can't even redo his song because they don't do it justice.
Marvin Gaye first. Jodeci Jive was the soundtrack of my teenage years.
Thanks. You ain't gonna say your boys the man? You gotta talk.
I'm actually thinking like Marvin Gaye, Jodeci. Boys and Men would be in there, but like he said with the vibe thing, like I think about music for me, it's like I can remember music in phases of my life. So what stands out for me in that phase would be like Josie. I remember being on the G2 riding Francis, you know what I'm saying, in the back of the bus with the motherfucking earphones on, and all I was playing was that motherfucking yeah, every freaking day, because I thought I was really, you know what I'm saying?
You thought you was Jodeci?
Yeah, I was getting it, you know what I'm saying? Every freaking day, you know what I'm saying? So that phase, and then on some rap shit, Jay-Z, easy, because that was,
of course,
again, that was Summers. That's all I knew was blasting. And definitely Anita Baker. And Prince. Can't forget Prince. So it's eclectic. It's definitely eclectic. My bunch is definitely eclectic. And a little Whitney Houston. It's the random one that I don't really cussing Whitney on. I might go off here right now.
So
I might get signed off this right now.
Dylon.
I'm with you.
That's it.
No, I wasn't done though. So listen, now we talking. Cause it ain't cause you just here, but like he can tell you like the connection. My only connection right now with rap is him. Cause I can't follow. Y'all know that. Like
Who put you on to him? Who put you on to him?
Yeah, absolutely.
I thought that's all I'd be proud of. Get my brother listen to him.
B remind me of the 90s, early 2000s rap. He can give you, but he can also give you everything that they do now. But why I rectify with this because I can get that feel, like I said, with that legacy jam. I can cut that thing on and take me back. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, oh yeah, I'm that dude.
It's still good music, bro. Like real, like you gotta be on man time to really understand the shit for real.
Yeah.
Like you know how we was brought up. I was brought up under him, so it was like the way we came up is different than a lot of these niggas coming up these days anyway. So my mentality has always been and still is on a whole nother thing. Like niggas be one track mind and I'm thinking about 8 different things at one time.
Exactly, yeah.
There's so much shit going on, you know what I'm saying? But
yeah, man.
But that's just the type of people. I mean,
Let's be serious. What's your-
That's what helps me really produce that type of music.
Man, he inspired me. I'm telling y'all, no matter what he tell y'all don't know. And I always tell them that. You know what story I be talking about?
Yeah.
Y'all don't know that inspired me. And he probably about 10 years younger than me. He inspired me when he was a little boy. And that literally, I always think about it. Even when I don't want to do something, I think about, do the right thing. I think about BJ being that young, telling his sister he had the right to go outside. He could do whatever he wanted. His mom wasn't home. He chose to go do the right thing. And you know what I'm saying? That's integrity. People don't understand that that's the definition of integrity. Doing the right thing when no one is watching.
Niggas don't be hip
So,
to this
you know what I'm saying?
See, he know me since I was like this, you know what I'm saying? So shit like that was I didn't realize that was that impactful on you though. Like,
Yeah.
You know, I was so young. I was so young.
But it's crazy how those dots connect, because that's what led me to, you know what I'm saying, even last year, like, okay, yeah, man, you ain't know about now. Cause I gave up on rap as far as the new shit. Like, I say it all out, I gave up on this new shit. Like, really listen. Even when he was like, man, you gotta listen. I'm like, all right. And then he finally cut it on. I was like, oh, nah, okay, my bad. Respect. I actually told him, I was like, you know what? Respect. I'm gonna go listen to it myself. And then that's when we hit you and it's like, yeah, man.
So what I do whenever I introduce BJ, because of his vast music variety, I gotta put on something for that person.
Mm-hmm.
And for Foots, it was Black in America.
It was.
So like my mother listened to that, you know what I'm saying? Like anybody older, that's one thing I put on, especially with what's going on now. I don't know when he wrote it, but that was before what was going on now.
And there was still similar shit going on though. There was similar shit going on. You gotta think about Trey Line and all that shit was going on.
But now you went off.
You know what I'm saying? So
you went off.
For sure.
Yeah.
I'm glad that I can make different music for different type of people though. You know what I'm saying? That's the good part.
I forgot.
So
I started rapping it. You got to get all that though. So
as an artist, if you could find one person, no matter dead or alive, that you could make you a CD with. Y'all remember the Best of Both Worlds? Y'all might be. Jay-Z. That if you could make your R&B single with anybody, it could be rap, it could be anybody. Who would be that one person that you got to have on that CD?
That I gotta have on it, or just like doing the whole tape with?
Doing the whole tape. Like that one person that you be like, man, this is my crowning moment to be with this artist.
Oh, it gotta be an artist.
Nah, it could be anybody you want. It could be a poet, because poet is a form of music if you listen to a poetry. But they stop.
Cause I already know what I'm gonna say.
Man, I might gotta go. See, the way that I was trying to do it, I might gotta go Bob Marley. I might gotta go.
Boy,
I forgot Bob.
Hey, do you understand how you would fuck up?
And look, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. See, look. People don't know this or not. My stepfather used to listen to all that reggae shit. So I was listening to that shit my whole life, bro. My godfather, listen to my pops. You know what I'm saying? This is a dude that I, you know what I'm saying, was basically brought up by. You know what I'm saying? Like, he always had reggae, dance hall. That's his vibe. He goes to the club and do that type stuff, you know? So my whole life, I've been listening to reggae. People don't know that. But the way that I would do that, if I could have a mix with a reggae artist, man, I'd do something crazy.
Yeah,
and because of how great he was,
yeah,
his voice is just like, it's one of one. Like, nobody is going to ever sound like Bob. His songs ain't even going to sound like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, for his sound, I think me and him would do, like, that'd be my, where I'd be like, I can retire now. You hear me? Like, man, Bob Marley did a whole jump, like, fuck it. Especially if I get the features for the low from Damien and all that. Damien Marley.
You know he was a different level. He didn't already thought about it.
Hey, look, Bob, tell your sons, they nice. Tell them they, man, tell them come hit the ad-libs one time. You know what I'm saying? Bring them in, you and me. Like, nah, real talk though.
Great, man.
Real talk though.
What'd you do, Mama?
I'm going Quincy, man.
Quincy?
Yeah.
I ain't mad at that.
Okay.
I'm going Quincy.
He would have that thing singing.
I'm gonna tell you, like, one of the biggest or most influential parts of me, you know what I'm saying, or for me doing the music shit is like actually saying like the behind the scenes shit. So like you saying the Quincy doc when he was in the jump with Mike and they was doing the jump for Thriller, bruh. before anybody heard that, they knew that them Jones was gone. Like they knew. You could tell by the energy in the room, bro.
Right.
Yeah, come on, Q. Come on,
He definitely got the keys. He created the keys.
Yeah,
It's not even
man.
that he got the keys. He just created the keys.
Yeah.
And his realm of music, like, but what he do as a producer, you know what I'm saying? Not just a man.
No.
He's a composer, not even just producer, but as a
put that shit
composer.
together, bruh.
You know what I'm saying? Like he real life created the keys for that. Like
Yeah.
he ain't gotta ask for nothing. He just put the work in with Mike, and then everybody else he done with and just go the fuck on. His
Yeah,
name
but
is
I
over.
like the thinking. Quincy, but
Yeah, I need Quincy.
Who would you say
I
to
know-
you if you had a choice?
If I had- if I
you
could-
was an artist.
I'm about to say he ain't even know artist.
if I was an artist, truthfully, I told you, before BJ came along, Scarface. It would be Scarface would be my ultimate guy. I can be like, you know what? Because it's just he spoke for everybody. Like I told you, he had stuff talking about growing up playing cops and robbers. We used to play cops and robbers.
No question.
You know what I'm saying? He talked about either you had a jump shot or you. I mean, before people talking about jump shot or you going to work. You know what I'm saying? He got his song. My Hood. Man, that joint. If you listen to it, it describes every hood in America. And he said, I got gangsters like you got gangsters. I got soft people like you got soft people. Your hood ain't no different from mine.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He talked about sitting on the porch smoking weed and playing dominoes with his friends. They from Houston. I've never been in Houston. I'm in D.C. doing the same exact thing 10 years later, 15 years later. You know what I'm saying? Just his mentality of he really spoke what's going on in the hood, and he represented everybody. He didn't just represent gangsters and drug dealers, and
Right,
you know what I'm saying. He wanted everybody long time ago to stand up for themselves and have pride in what you do and stuff like that. So to a lot of Scarface, I see in BJ his demeanor of being laid back, of being cool, of you know what I'm saying. Of yeah, I'm good, but that don't mean you can't be good.
Right.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we're on two different lanes.
I ain't
If you
trying
in
to
your
be-
lane,
Yeah.
be good in your lane. You know what I'm saying? Scarface ain't nothing nobody. He made Bushwick Bill and stuff.
You hear me? I'm just doing me. That's all.
Have y'all caught the documentary BET been doing, the Rough Riders?
No, I ain't watched them Jones yet. I got a time into them. I heard it was good.
Would y'all do that? Would y'all, like, cause you ever thought about doing that, one of y'all? Doing, just having the camera follow you and document what you do.
I mean, we did little vlogs before.
I'm talking about, just think about,
I love
Man.
that shit.
I got some more work to do before I feel like I'm really able to do that.
Well, yeah, my question,
You know
because
what
I was
I'm
going to ask you something based off of that, but you can still, I can take you to the moment real quick. DMX, well, all of them was talking about this moment, but they all described it in the same way. But DMX, wow, I forget the other brother name, but they all was talking about this moment, and it was the moment where they went in the club and shot with the video for what's the joint where my dog's at?
In the tunnel.
Yeah, yeah. And they said, man, after they finished shooting the video, like he was talking about the energy in the room, he was like, man, they knew at that moment
Yeah.
it was gonna be different. This was it right here. Like,
Yeah.
have you had that moment yet?
No.
Respect.
I did a lot of shit though. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's been situations where like most people be looking at me like, how you do that, or like how you feel doing that rather. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But I'm also just be like, I don't really think about it. It's weird because I be telling my folks like, I be there, but I don't be there when it's happening. I guess that's me staying humble. That may be some humility, but at the end of the day, like I feel like I'm there. You know, I'm on the fucking stage at the Howard Theater and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm there. It's fucking lights. I see endless people in the crowd.
You in the moment.
It's a lot of people there that I recognize. You know what I'm saying? I walked through this motherfucker, seen people that I recognize. I took pictures. It was like star-studded. You know what I'm saying? So I was there, but I wasn't there. You know, it was more so like, I mean, I'm coming here and do what I do. Like, I ain't worried about. I know niggas fuck with it. It's just gonna make that easier for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm still performing as if I'm trying to win some people over, but at the same time, I do know it's a lot of people that's trying to come just fuck with me, come rock with me. You know what I'm saying? So enjoy that shit as much as possible, but I don't really be there.
I went to one of your first shows, 1901.
1901 Mile. That was
1901, right there on U Street. Remember the little club?
What you talking about? So that was across the street from 1901.
What was that? The little club you go upstairs.
I know you're talking about.
Yeah.
It was like Maserati Wednesday.
Something, yeah.
Something like that. You know what I'm saying? We was doing them jobs. Them jobs was cool. But you know, I don't know. I think back to what you were saying, whenever I had that moment, everybody gonna know. Like when I feel like this should change, everybody gonna know. Cause it's gonna be noticeable. Like I ain't gonna flex on my nigga too much, but I'm gonna put it in these niggas' face, bro.
Respect.
I ain't gonna hold it, right? Because I waited my turn. I ain't hate on nobody.
Respect.
You get me? I'm gonna put it in these niggas' face for real.
Mom, you do say less as well, right, Brandon? Because I had a hat. I think my nephew stole. I had a jean hat that was tough, man. I had to say less. My nephew stole it, and I ain't seen it since. So I might have to talk to you, give me some more gear. So I seen people with it on, or somebody say it before. I told BJ, and I was like, I know the person who started that say less, or who branded it.
Shout out Les.
Yeah, shout out to Les, man.
For sure.
You might not know the Les person, but you know who Les' grandmother is? Miss Tony.
What?
That's his grandma, right, Miss Tony? And then we talking about saying Les from Off Street.
I don't know his grandmother. I know his mother.
What's his mother?
Gonna tell you,
Yeah, that's Miss Tony's grandson.
Yeah, okay, right, yeah.
You remember Miss?
Yeah, everybody knows.
You owe Miss Tony.
You know who Miss Tony.
So Miss Tony was the hood grandmother, and you could do whatever you wanted, just not by her building or by her window, because she gonna come out and tell you
who?
Shout out to Miss
on
Tony.
our street.
Miss Green?
Miss Green,
Yeah.
Tony Green.
That's Les' grandmother?
Yes, that's what y'all call her, Miss Green. Tony, yeah, we call her Miss Tony.
She
We
called the
don't know her as
police.
Miss Green.
We might got, can we edit the video? Because I might gotta pause it so I can call this nigga. So I can call this nigga. Hold up, bro. Oh,
Miss Green.
Hold up, bro. You serious?
I'm telling you, I think, because that's why I know Les. Because he's so much younger than me.
Okay.
He my nephew age. My
That's
nephew
about
early
right.
10.
Yeah, 'cause I would know.
And
I don't know who
that's what I'm
he
telling
is,
you.
but
I know.
absolutely know his mother.
I swear, Miss Green is his grandmother. Y'all call her Miss Green. We call her Miss Tony. So Miss Tony will told you,
You gonna have to ask
cool,
this out,
look,
'cause I
I'm
told
telling
you
you,
I'm
she used to
getting
come out there with us.
crazy.
She might be out there doing something wrong. Get away from my building. I'm gonna call SWAT. She didn't call the police. She called the SWAT team. She said, I got that number, but she knew, but honestly, she knew what everybody was doing.
So on that field.
So, you know, she just tried to keep it a little
Miss
safe.
Tony,
She was
man.
cool though,
We
man.
know you, Miss Tony.
So, as far as you and Say Less, let the people know where they can get Say Less. Let them know what you do with Say Less, because we push
Absolutely.
yeah. our people brand.
So he more so like just on the music side of it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like we own.
Les rap too?
No. So
Oh.
we got Les is just the all around everything dude. You know what I'm saying? He do everything that we don't want to do. Let's put it that way.
Respect.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's the guy that y'all need.
You know what I'm saying? He
That's
the-
that collar.
It's the plug situation. You know what I'm saying?
That's what Tony is to Foots. He do everything he don't want to do.
You know what I'm saying? But it's the necessity things. Though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said it in 28 grand. I don't know what the fuck this nigga Les do, but goddamn it, he clutch. I don't know what he do, bro.
This is a fact.
But he
Yeah.
clutch. He come
And
through
I mean,
clutch all
you
the
gotta
time.
have that type of person
For
in
sure.
your. So you gotta have that, like I said, a car to keep your whole entire machine moving. You could
Right.
have the best machine in the world, but if that one cog is missing, the machine don't work, and less is a cog in your machine.
For sure.
So shout out to Les, man. Good work,
Shout out
Les.
to Les.
It started off as a clothing brand, I guess, just like a brand, lifestyle brand. And we was putting out merch. People was looking at it like it was fashion, like we was trying to compete with Eat and all that type of stuff. We just was putting out merch to go along with music. And we started selling so many shirts of the basic Say Less logo. Bro, we sold like 5,000 of them jumps. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like hand to hand in them jumps, like within a year or so. You know what I'm saying? And it was just more so like online orders. We figured out how to get the online up. It did its own thing. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that point is so itself.
We ended up actually going to get the LLC for it. We got the business situated. So now we able to release the music. You know what I'm saying? Everything through that. So We pay taxes.
Yeah.
Businessman.
That's good, man.
Yeah, so
Proud of
it's
y'all,
cool,
man.
it's cool. And we still trying to, you know, come up with different little designs, but we just stopped doing the clothes for a little while and just focus on the music. But, yeah, man, Say Less Jones, them Jones was booming. Them Jones was booming. Everybody had them Jones.
Man, one of the things, I just ask you a question. One of the things I had, man, in my meditation, and God said, don't be afraid to be successful. And
Yeah,
I said
that's the thing.
I wanted to talk about that in this interview because, like, we in year 2. You was with us when we started. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was only appropriate for us to. This is the season premiere for us to open with you in year 2 because
sure.
we're going doing different things. I'm trying to flex a little bit. The book just dropped. We had that situation.
Shout out to y'all.
Yeah, appreciate you.
For sure.
So it's not being afraid to be successful. What does that mean to you?
Shit, I've been there before. Like, you be like, man, if I get too popular, what if this happen or what if that happen? People learn this about you. You know, I ain't really no open book for real.
Same here.
You know, so when you're an artist, you gotta kind of become one. And that's the thing that I kind of battle with, because I was just at an event, at a virtual show I had, right? And it was people in there that walked up, dapped me up, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was just followers for over the years that I never knew. And they just was like, yeah, I've been listening to it. Like, one dude was like, man, I got Lingo on my workout playlist still to this day. And that was from, like, the Statement 2. You know what I'm saying? That's like 2012. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, man, I've been following you since that long. You know what I'm saying? I'm meeting these people, and there was one dude that I kind of already was, you know what I'm saying, no, but I guess I came off as unapproachable. You know what I'm saying? That's something that I be having a battle with because, you know, come holler at me, I ain't on nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm chilling, doing business, but I guess just because I just be in my own, on my own thing.
Come from, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but I was told that he didn't approach me because I was coming off as unapproachable. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was like, people was walking up to me, talking to me and shit. He didn't want to just be another. I don't know, but that's something that
DC thing, man. That's how. Man, I hate to say it, but that's how DC is that we
You know what I'm
just.
saying? So it's like I just be trying to, you know, keep that in mind and move accordingly, because I ain't trying to be scanned off people that support me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't here to scare you. I be talking some real shit in my shit, so what the fuck is there to be scared of? I just be on man time, bro. Like, if you play with me, I'm trying to go. If not, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's cool. And I ain't trying to initiate anything. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to go home. I got kids. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Shout
whatever.
out the home team, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, dude.
But yeah, bro, I just that's one thing that I just try to change and you know, cause I'm conscious of that. Back to what you were saying, like I'm conscious of that. Like, what if? You know what I'm saying? Letting people into your life and all that type of shit. Like, yeah, that shit is a thing. That shit
I
is a
tried
real
to,
thing.
man, on some real, I tried to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get that.
It's I don't know if you really. Maybe you get through it once you become as successful as you thought you would be.
Right. Okay.
Okay, I mean,
Maybe that's because that's when you cross that bridge. Like, of course, it's a thought right now, but you ain't crossing
Yeah,
the
because
bridge
you
yet.
know
It's a
that
thought.
that process of like, man, I'm not afraid of success. Why would I be afraid of success? But then it's like,
Be real.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Be
Then you
real.
gotta humble yourself at that point.
Be
Like,
real.
yeah,
so
be
are you
real.
ready for that, Marco? Because you up next.
That's what I'm
So,
saying. Like,
are you ready
it's a
for
thing, man. It's
for just
definitely a thing, man.
random strangers running up to you saying,
They be
"Oh!"
telling me that shit every day. I promise you. I'm not even lying.
Don't be afraid to fly. That's
They
crazy.
be telling me that shit like, you ready, bro? Like, but nah, yeah.
And you just gotta go with
So-
that shit.
All right, so let me ask you. So is it butterflies? Yeah, butterflies. Because you like, man, I'm not just with some dudes on the corner rapping, making videos. I'm with an actual company, and we got people that are really moving. And I know if I stay on this lane, I'm up next. Is it like knowing success is right there for you, and all you gotta do is keep doing what you're doing and reach for it? Does that make you at some point feel like, oh man, I'm kind of lackadaisical, or make you nervous to reach for it? Because
Nah.
at some point in time, we all fail to be
Nah.
successful.
Of course.
We're all gonna fail. Like I've been cooking for I don't know how many years.
I'm on fail
So I-
80,000.
Yeah. But
I'm on fail.
you know where you're going. You know success is for you, and Marco, you know success is for you because you got the. So the reason I'm saying that is because you do what your circle do. And because your circle is successful, you're going to be successful.
Big fact.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's not like you're going to be the one unsuccessful person. That's not going to happen because one, your circle don't let you do that.
That's
You know, and two, you inspire your circle by saying, man, BJ sold 100,000. Hey BJ, I'm about to do 110. We gonna see. I'll catch you later. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
It's a system, man. Everybody running the plays that's drawn up, man. You be consistent. I see Banks working, I see him dropping. Oh yeah, like it's
Right.
Scotty, and you know what I'm saying? Like it's just how the competitive nature go and how everybody playing their role. So, you know.
That's but not but like I cook. I'm cooking for years.
Yeah.
I can go make some soup right now and be fine. I can go make the same soup but be at work at the Capitol, and before I make it, man, I get oh man, let me make sure I get like this nervousness about me. Do y'all get that? Them butterflies before you do it? Cause I'll be like, okay.
Let's keep it a buck.
So yeah, that's why I get nervous before I have to do something like this.
So we're gonna keep it a buck in the interview. Everybody know anyway. So you know, part of the reason why we're here is because the studio went under.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so studio went under. Had nothing to do with us or any of the other shows. Just janky business between the owner of the lot and the dude who's subletting the studio.
Okay.
We obviously already a year in some other shows, including the fans. Shout out to the fans from the stands. Just kind of was out on the street almost. Like if we weren't on, like you say, man time on what we've been working at from this point to be able to establish a situation where no matter what, the drive failed, but it wasn't on us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Type of thing. So we gotta keep going. Next play.
Of course.
What we gonna do? How we gonna move? Just so happens things played out and worked out. Because I talked to you about the book thing, like the book wound up. You know, we worked everything out. It dropped. Boom, that played out. We had the block party last. We gonna keep rolling.
Right.
Because at this point, like,
You can't stop.
we can't stop. You know what I'm saying? Like you say, we in a situation where everybody is tied in and there's other stuff that's going on and people got to eat because they already talk about getting paid. So ain't no stopping. So now what? You know what I'm saying? So if you're afraid to fail, we wouldn't even be sitting right here type of thing.
Man, you know how many times I done drop music, like, man, it's the one right here, bro. I think it's never the one I always think, bro, on everything. It's always the one that I do not think is the one. Like, on everything. My song, I got a song called By Any Means, bro. It was the last song I recorded for the Rax tape.
I know it, yes.
I think it was Rax tape, right? It was the last song I recorded for the jump, bro. But it was like number 2 on the tape. It was the like one of the starter songs. I went in the jump, recorded, and I told Lesson I was like, yeah, I'll just do something together, bro. Just put something, you know what I'm saying? So they was like, yeah, I was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing too much. Listening to the jump, them niggas like, are you tripping this jump? I was like, for real? I was like, man, I was like, I just was trying to have a filler song. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just need one more song. It was the last one I recorded, bro. It's just so that jump ended up on the fucking radio.
I didn't put it in my story.
Some other shit. That shit.
So how do y'all stay humble? Because I told you, like, I always equate.
Because
everything to what I do.
I still got the same lifestyle for real, bro. Like, what the fuck? Just because more people know me, I still go do the same shit that I was doing.
I think people get caught up. Other people get caught up in other people's
This shit ain't
lifestyles.
changed yet for
I
real,
really
bro.
think that's what it is.
I'm afloat. You hear me? I'm definitely afloat. I ain't want for nothing. I'm good. But at the same time, I ain't, you know, where I'm trying to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what everybody. I know everybody ain't where they trying to be at. So that's all about what you're about success to. But me, I gotta at least have an M before I start saying success. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we talk about success, before I'm comfortable. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes people don't never get comfortable.
I was about to say, I don't know how you think, but for me, like,
I'm trying to sit down out there.
Yeah, with every step, it's like, even when you get through a door, it's like, all right, I'm through this door, but I really want to be in this door. So, you know what I'm saying? It's like that.
Well, it's more so, it's not that, it's more so, I just be trying to have it to a situation like, all right, look, I'm trying to reach this goal. Whatever I got to do to reach this goal that's still intact with my beliefs and morals and shit, let's do that. You know what I'm saying? Once I'm up in a situation where I'm not worried about money, that's when I can kick my feet up, and then I get, you know what I'm saying? That's when the real business aspect, because when I retire, bro, like on some retire from rap shit, I don't think I'm ever gonna really retire from rapping, because I'm gonna always probably have a home studio and just record shit when I'm like 60 and shit. Like, nigga, on this joke real quick. Telling Harlem and them, like, this how we used to do it when I was coming up. Like, I still know how to operate it, you know? That's what I see myself. But when I'm like finished with like really promoting myself as an artist and like pushing music and like really trying to get like music streams and shit, I'm trying to do movie scores and shit.
So,
you know what I'm saying? Like that's kind of my retirement plan. Movie scores.
I understand all that, and I agree with everything you said. But me personally, for my vision of success, like I just met Marco, and already in my mind he up next because he part of the family. BJ staffed him, so because of that, you're already part of the family. And I look at your success, whether you take it or not, even your success from where we started from,
of course,
and where it was, and where we're at a year later. And for me, that's you're successful because you're still doing and you still grinding. You know what I'm saying? I get the money aspect of it, but just think when you first started, I told Marco, first I heard you rap was in the hallway, and your mother the one told me that you could rap.
Yeah.
And you had a notebook and you started rapping. I think about cereal or something. You were young. You were real young.
Yeah.
From there to now, I can really go to iTunes or Spotify and pull up this man's catalog. That's crazy to me. I get it, what you want to do, and when you are going to, just like Mark, think about where you were 5 years ago with your music to right now. You can say, you want to hit, yeah, here you go. That's me right there. Go to Spotify, pull up my catalog. 5 years ago when you were singing in the hallway or singing in the house, or you know what I'm saying, like you said, singing with some earpads, like
some iPod jump.
For me, success is the road that you take and to stay on that road. You know what I'm saying? And
I also don't want to. That's why I'm saying I was just going to let you just finish what you were saying, but I don't want to negate the fact that like I'm just neglecting everything that I did go through the gig.
That's what I was about to say.
You know what I'm saying? That's not.
Not at all.
That's. I was thinking the same thing. Like,
I
part
think
of being able to keep doing it.
It's the hustle mentality. You don't think about it.
Yeah, you gotta stay in.
You know what I'm saying? It's more so like, so when a nigga asks you the question offhand, it's like assume, like, of course I appreciate all the shit that I've been through, how far I came, but it's like assumed. It's not like put out there. So the first thing a nigga gonna go to is like what I've done or what I've attained. You know what I'm saying? In example, money or you know whatever type of exactly.
Yeah, I get you. I get all of that, but I don't ever want y'all to just, man. I told you, man.
That's what I'm saying.
I look at you as, man, successful. Like, you don't know how much I push your music to everyone I talk about. Marco, now I'm gonna push every time we talk about anybody say about slow music, R&B, anything. I heard I got some of y'all listen to.
Some more weed,
you know what I'm saying? I might have to get Marco might have to make a baby on one of your songs, man. I don't know, Marco.
Real talk. And see, the thing I like about his music, like he kind of like. Hey, we was in a group chat one time, bro. We realized this nigga John Toxic in his music. He's John Toxic. Maybe that's what you know what I'm saying, like grabs the guys to listen to it. Because the women like it because the nigga singing and he sounded proper. For sure. Pass one over.
You need one? I'm the one. Grab the dip out, boy.
You know what I'm saying? So
that's what. You need a water bottle?
Alright. But now I fuck with it because you know what I'm saying, like the vibe it give you, because the child like it's weed induced. You know what I'm saying? Like
he say weed.
It's weed induced.
Is it weed induced music, Marco?
Of course it is. It's my
judge, man.
You know, that's how I hear. It's weed induced and it sounds good. You know what I'm saying? He got some quality behind it. He put some time into these motherfuckers, original jumps. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of shit that I commend because I know how difficult it is to make a beat from scratch with a producer and write a song right there and record that motherfucker with layers and all that type of shit that people don't think about. I know how hard that shit is, and I know that's what he did this time around. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I appreciate about where he is as an artist, for real. Like, the nigga nice. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just got, if you like that type of music. Because everything ain't for everybody. Everybody might not like my shit. You know what I'm saying? But I like that shit. So, that's cool.
Judge, man.
I trust me. I'm going to listen, man, and support. Man, you
No,
part
I'm
of,
gonna listen up.
man, you part of the family, man. I don't have much of a choice, man. When you part of the family, I have to push because with y'all success is my success. And I told you, like, man, I always tell BJ, I don't want nothing. I don't care how much money you make.
He don't want nothing. All he want to do is just come to the party.
That's it. I don't want nothing.
The biggest party I'm gonna throw ever, bro. I'm gonna make sure he's the first person I call, cuz. And he been telling me this shit since I was like fucking 15. You know what I'm saying? This nigga been saying, I don't want shit from you. The same exact way. The same exact sentence. It's almost ritualistic for you. Like real talk. Like, he been saying it, so I know you mean it. So he gonna be at the party.
Well,
I want y'all to know he gonna be.
Look, I don't want shit from you. I want to come to the party.
I'm gonna be at the same party.
That's all I want to do. Well, there's a difference between a rap party and an R&B party. Whoo, it's a difference. You might have some old women now. Like
he ain't
old women.
I'm gonna go over.
anyway.
If I'm God willing,
no difference.
look.
Okay.
God willing, I'm capable to do it. I'm gonna go over the top for you. At the party, I'm gonna make sure you had the time of his fucking life. I promise you. Have some business come shower him with just weed bags and stuff.
Hey,
I'm just gonna make sure you're straight. You hear me?
I want we can do this
I'm
okay,
telling
but
you.
it do not take much for this nigga. Listen, 3 drinks.
Whatever.
Oh, it's gonna be a
Hey, fuck that. Hire an assistant for this nigga during the party. Whatever he want, tell her. She get it done. Simple as that. What's his budget? What's his budget for the party? Okay, we already at the party. He ain't gonna need much. The party provides, but at the same time, give him about 5 bands to do whatever he might want. Outsource, cause that's what he. You know, I don't mind it. You hear me? I want you to have the time of your life at this party you've been telling
Give
me
me 3
about.
drinks, I am. I'm a damn every woman in there. I don't care what she look like. She could be 70 years old. I'm a party with her.
Hey, but on some real, like this family, and one day I know for a fact, because I didn't seen it, we're gonna look back, and we all gonna be something different, where we need to be, being able to, like, you know what I'm saying, experience it. And that's real. I believe that. Because hustle, you can't teach that shit.
Fuck no.
You can't teach
Gotta
it.
be in you, not on you.
Yeah. And that's what I'm just getting back to what that whole point of what you're saying. Like, I appreciate it personally, you know what I'm saying? And I think the real key is understanding that if you really hustling, you never really recognize it until, and I still don't know when that until is. See, he's still talking about that. That's why I got hustle. I ain't got no time to take no thank yous. I appreciate y'all. We got to go. I got to get this done because this dude on my back, he is constantly talking me, even in the middle of shows around guests about his budget and what type of money he can pay. So, I'm gonna have to hurry up and get to it. That's how that's got to go.
And don't forget he went live and went through the books too.
Yeah, man, listen, this guy's a wild guy, man. I'm telling you, yeah.
You need one of them in your life, man.
Oh, man, listen, I got to go get it. One way or the other.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, we appreciate y'all, man. Definitely sitting down with us.
For sure.
And we ain't keep y'all too much longer. Tell them where they can find you.
Shit, I'm on Instagram, Twitter, everywhere. BJ Banks, BJAYBANKS. I'm just like doing this project right now. I don't know what I'm gonna call it, but I think I got a title and name. I ain't gonna drop it yet. It'll be out before the year, bro. It'll be out before the year.
But if y'all shooting the video, Abx trying to be in that video.
Yeah, for sure.
We trying to get in that.
And he ain't gonna say it, I'ma say it. NBA 2K21. Check him out. He ain't gonna say it, I'ma say it.
It's on there. Check it out, holler at Spotify. You know what I'm saying? Check it out.
We got the demo. Nephew
I heard it.
that thing up.
I downloaded the demo.
Hey, he ran upstairs. It was like, hey man, B.
The first song that pops on was DJ.
Yeah.
Really? Oh wow.
Home team.
That's fire.
That's crazy.
Marco, where can we find you at, brother?
At Marco_the brand. And, you know, Marco the brand everywhere else. Twitter, Facebook now. Facebook.
Shit, I'm on Facebook. My Facebook page do something. It's doing
Shit,
something.
Twitter, Instagram,
Facebook too. So
Spotify, Apple Music,
Some
all
nice
that good
water
stuff,
right here, bro.
YouTube.
Go ahead, I'm sorry. My fault, bro. Get your shit on. Get your shit on. Restart. Hit the restart. Get your whole time.
Bro, we're gonna run by. Hey, tell them where they can find you, bro.
At Marco _ the brand, Twitter, Instagram, you know what I'm saying, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, all that good stuff. Yeah.
And we're gonna make sure we plug all that when we post and promote. So y'all know on Facebook, we'll have it up. Instagram, we'll have it up. And y'all know we plug BJ's family. Y'all know where it's
Yeah,
from.
just hit me up. Google me. I'm everywhere. These niggas never there.
You can find me in the streets.
Google me.
I'm in the streets, or you can look on Facebook or Foot's page and find me that way, because I don't really have no Instagram or no Twitter. But look for his stuff and I'll be on there.
No. Positive Charge Cooking, the brand, pound 1600. You can find him pound 1600 on Instagram. Pound 1600, I believe, on Facebook. But his new show, or his latest show, is up on YouTube now. Positive Charge Cooking.
Oh, I definitely got time.
Yes, please do.
I definitely got time.
He will be shooting again probably soon.
Yeah, matter of fact, if y'all want to, y'all welcome to come. I cook enough food for everybody to eat.
Yeah.
And everything from
So
scratch.
we'll discuss in detail.
Yeah.
Please make sure I'm there. Let me know.
So y'all make sure y'all check that out. Also, Abx Island is up on our YouTube channel now, his latest episode. So y'all make sure y'all check that out with me and Stan and his guest premiering what's going on now. But outside of that, y'all already know what it is. So thank y'all for joining us on the season premiere, and y'all make sure y'all tune into the family. Follow, subscribe, support. We appreciate you in advance. We ought to give it out and get it out.
Quarantine 2. Go get it.
Summer's over, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to all the go-go world.